Before we start this video, remember to hit that like button, turn on bell notification and subscribe so you never miss another upload. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm recording from an external mic, my internal mic, sorry, my external mic. I don't know why it's not working today, so the audio might sound a bit crap. I apologize for that, but yeah, let's get straight into it. I don't make these videos often regarding injury news, but I guess we have to for the player he is. Gabriel Jesus, it's just been announced that Gabriel Jesus is looking like he's going to miss the rest of the World Cup. He's just suffered an injury, and the reports are he should return back to Arsenal to play for January. But obviously, we do have some games before January. I think we have some game. I think we have a game against Brighton and potentially West Ham. I'm not too sure. Don't have the games off the top of my head. But this is very important because Gabriel Jesus is one of the most important players we have at this in our squad because of the way he plays. You look at him, you see it's not just about the goals he brings to the team. It's more about the way he links up play, the way he can drop in deep and bring the likes of Martinelli and Saka closer into the closer to goal. And that is one thing that we will miss if he is out for a long-term injury, because none of our strikers, I mean, you look at our other alternative, Nketiah, he can drop deep, but I mean, when you look at the levels between Nketiah and Jesus, it is miles apart. I mean, it's night and day difference between the quality. And I like Nketiah, but I just feel like what Jesus offers is very rare. And not many strikers nowadays actually offer what Jesus does. And, you know, he's vital to how Arsenal play, and he is one of the major contributions to this season. He is one of the reasons why we are first. That is something that we lacked from Laka last season, not being able to link up play, and with Jesus coming in and being able to do that, he helped us tremendously. But obviously now he's injured. The question is what's next. Obviously we still have Nketiah, who's going to probably play a few games. In terms of Nketiah, look, the guy had a brilliant end to last season. I mean, I still remember, I think when he did start, he scored a few goals, and top of my head, the performance against Chelsea, I couldn't believe what I was watching. So Nketiah is a good player. It's just this season, he just hasn't hit the same form he had last season, and that could change. You know, if Nketiah comes on, if Nketiah plays for the next 2 Premier League games, I think he will have something to prove. I mean, obviously he can feel there's a lot of pressure on him. Obviously he's wearing the number 14 shirt on a new contract. He knows there's a lot of pressure on him. So I feel positively that these 2 games, if he does play, I feel like for Nketiah, he's going to have a point to prove, a chip on his shoulder, and he will, you know, he should perform really well because he knows he has something to prove, and, you know, he wants to show to everyone that, you know, he's still here. He wants to remind all the fans that he is a competitor to Jesus. You know, he doesn't want to be seen as just a backup striker. He wants to show that, you know, I'm the man, I'm the guy who's wearing the number 14 shirt, I deserve to start. So I wouldn't mind him playing, but it's just, obviously there is a bit of quality difference between Nketiah and Jesus. But as I mentioned, I wouldn't mind if he plays. I think that just begs the question of, you know, squad depth. I mean, now you can see, you know, what this was one of my biggest fears coming into the second half of the season after the World Cup, is what happens when some of our key players get injured, and Jesus is one of them. Partey is another one. Saliba is one of them. Granit Xhaka is one of them. Odegaard is one of them. Saka is one of them. Martinelli is one of them. I mean, the list is just endless. We don't have much squad depth, and what's going to happen if one of these key players get injured? Is our backup or our alternative in that squad to that player good enough? I mean, we're about to see, is Nketiah a good enough substitute for Jesus? We're about to find out. I think the one that I'm most worried about is Thomas Partey. I think Gardner's just been knocked out of the World Cup, so Partey's coming back to Arsenal, probably going to get a good rest before he plays, and I think that's the only player I've been really worried about that comes back fit. But anyways, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys